There you go. Yes, sir.
This is going around one of the different state conventions. What are you seeing out there as far as libertarian growth? Who's got the biggest group? What are you seeing? How are we doing?
We're doing really well. I could do the rock star thing and just be like, thank you, Little Rock. We are doing really well all across the country. Now, everybody's coming from a different spot, right? Texas has filled the ballot multiple elections in a row. Everybody votes for Libertarian in Texas. Every office is full. They have a lot of money behind that, and they're committed. Other states are just getting started. You know, in Oklahoma, they haven't been able to be on the ballot in over 15 years because the government there has decided that what would be fair is to make them get plus or minus a couple $100,000 worth of signatures before they're even allowed to play. That's starting to change. And so they're sort of starting from the starting line. But everywhere I go, we're moving forward. Everyone I see, there's more energy, there's more people excited about being libertarian. And the vote totals I see keep going up and up and up. You know, it's 2%. You know, if you pick that up by the old party handle, you know, you're a loser. You can't keep picking that up many times. But if you say, look, you know, they're cheating against us, and this is a new thing, it's 2% this year, it's 4% next year, 6% the next year. The trick is you just never quit. You never quit. Lily Williams, who just recently was elected state chair in Colorado, went and testified before the legislature there to try and defeat a Common Core bill. And she gave a heartfelt speech about how she grew up in communist China. And she had seen how this goes. And this is not something that's right for America. This is what she came to get away from. And she gave hours of testimony, her and other activists, and the bill got defeated. And she told the other activists, and she told the politicians, I swear by my life, I will never, ever, ever quit. That's what we have to do. We never, ever, ever quit. We're here for the long term. We own a party headquarters now. There's only 3 parties in the country that own their party headquarters. There's only one that's worth a damn. So it's getting better. Other questions? Come on. Yes, Ms. Stewart.
So, sorry, the outsider again. So when I actually lived in Arkansas for 5 years, and I used to manage a program, and we did empowerment evaluation. So it wasn't like a traditional evaluation. This actually grew with you. Have we done nationally any kind of empowerment evaluation or any evaluation at all? Showed us where we're strong and where we're weak? And if so, like, could you give us a little bit of feedback of what we should work on?
We haven't, but we probably should, it sounds like.
I would love to do that. That would be so much fun. It's easy, and we all give feedback. It's basically, you ask everybody, because everybody has a perspective.
I nominate Sarah.
Chair. I think it would be so nice to see that. I mean, I'm sure we all have opinions of where we could grow, but I wasn't sure if we had done anything like that. But I think that would
we haven't, but it sounds like a really good idea. And what I especially like about that idea is the idea that we're working on kind of giving feedback to each other about where we're at and building us up so that we get farther along from where we're at. So we don't focus on you're not as far along as somebody else is. We focus on how do we get to that next level. Other questions?
I was kind of...
Yes, sir.
I had something similar to what she said. I was going to try to see if we could survey a group of people and find out what are the major issues they actually care about, not what the media is telling us that we're supposed to care about, but what issues you actually think are the most important.
What do I think is the most important? Or what do the people think is most important?
Both, actually.
sex workers.
Sarah thinks sex workers are the most important. That's been the case for a while. What I have heard from actual political experts who make their living handicapping political races is that we are in an incredible time as an opportunity for the Libertarian Party. Gallup has done a national survey for 40 years. And one of the survey questions that they ask as part of their national survey is the open-ended question of, what's the biggest problem facing America? They give no multiple choice answers, and so it's whatever the people say, that's the biggest problem. And it shifts around. After 9/11, it was terrorism. Terrorism was the biggest problem facing America. And in the depths of the recession, it was the economy. The economy is the biggest problem facing America. Do you know what the latest Gallup poll, open-ended question, number one with a bullet, the biggest problem facing America is?
Please say Republicans.
It's not Republicans.
Police
It's not police brutality.
They always say jobs.
It's not jobs.
ISIS.
Two parties.
No.
Sex workers.
No, unfortunately, it's not that popular yet. The biggest problem facing America, 16% of respondents volunteered this answer. Government. Not Republicans. Not Democrats. Government. We have an opportunity because there is only one party that's going to be on the ballot who wants to deal with the biggest problem facing America right now. There's only one party that recognizes that individual liberty and government control are opposites. You cannot ever create government control over something without reducing individual liberty. And every time you take away some government control, you get a little closer to unlimited individuals. And that's where we're trying to get to. And now the American people are at a place where they agree with us.